What up, everyone? What up, guys? What's good? Double dollar in the view. Yep. Alright. Anyhow, you know what I don't get? Like, you know what I really don't get about, like, some of the people who create, like, and I think I've been minding people's businesses too much lately. But, yeah, this is maybe the last one. Maybe. Yeah, so what I don't get is a lot of like people who are just creating, like putting out content and stuff like that, which isn't bad. Like, and I don't think I have an issue with the creativity or just the effort itself. No, what I have an issue with is people who don't, like, who are not real, like who keep a certain attitude. Some of you keep some of most of the people that they have made on social media and who are deemed as creators and public figures or whatever. Most of them keep an image, like they keep, like they save face, like they keep an image, and by that I mean they literally keep an image, like they're not them. They're not them, like for real, they're not them. Tell me, like, why would you, like, I don't get it. Maybe I'm even like rambling too much about it, but it just doesn't make sense. Cause most of the lads like just too out there, too Hollywood, like trying to keep an image and everything. Certain things you wouldn't do. Shan. Why are you so into that? Like, why are you trying to like keep an image? Me, I know you. Like, we know you. Sindiwe jemude wapa kona. Paka sido pale, paka shop. Na America na hivyo. We know you. We know you. That's one thing that I just don't get. Cause a lot of people try to keep, a lot of people try to save face, like keeping an image and everything. Like, you're just not being real. Like, what's the issue with being real? Like, what's the issue? Cause and I feel like that's the reason why some of the people, like, that's why it's hard to like build like via like content in Z. It's because a number of you are not being real. Like, you're not being real, so it's hard to relate with you. Even if I were to work with you, it's hard to relate with you because you're keeping an image. You're not being real. Like, you're not being real. Like, you're just keeping an image. No wonder it's hard to like work with some of these people. It's because muntu umuziva uthi nomuhood, umuziva uthi nokuhood uyu umuziva namaye wakhe obaziva amagusa amatomato pakhona hapo. But the person is like, they're literally living a different lifestyle, like online. Like, you can't engage with them. Like, my standards. Which standards, guys? I get the idea that you're aspiring to become something, but the fact that you're trying to aspire for something, like, shouldn't detach you from reality. Like, you shouldn't be detached from the knowing that you're already somewhere. You're already a someone, and that someone has to be respected. Like, you have to respect who you already are before you try to, like, like, get, if you want to like get somewhere, because that same person is the one that has to get that place. Like, you have to respect that. Like, that person has kept you for this long, like your identity, everything, like, but you're trying to like abandon, which is an issue with most people. I think that's the issue, because it's so detached. It becomes so detached from the actual reality, from your actual identity, or from the person you've been, that you literally have to like find new like grass to like tap into. But it's okay for people who want that for themselves. I feel like some people don't realize this as being the thing that like blocks them from being creative or being collaborative and like putting out a lot of work is because of that, like setting ridiculous like standards for themselves, like setting ridiculous standards for yourself. And I hate it. I hate it with my friends. I hate it with like a lot of people because what do you mean like we're just planning to like shoot and you want to have a day to plan, you want to have a script, you want to have so many things. Like, can't you just shoot? Like, what's the issue with just shooting and then like the day is done? Like, because for me that's what I don't get. Like, I think a lot of people like the minds are too into Hollywood. Like, you're just too into Hollywood. Yeah, you're trying to set standards for Hollywood, but you're in Zambia, you're in Lusaka, you're in Chilenje. But you're trying to have standards, yam Hollywood. You know, you're trying to have attitude, yam Hollywood. It won't work. Like, okay, it might work for you, it might work, but the chances, to be honest, are very slim. And those chances are just being slimmed down because of your own like standards, like your own choices of standards, which is unfortunate. Because you could go the other way, which is just literally accepting who you are and working at that, like embracing that, and just letting the camera record that, document that, which I find a few creators doing. Like, like a lot of creators don't. I don't know if they don't appreciate, but I feel like it's also coming from the issue that like as Zambians we just didn't like appreciate ourselves. Like, we don't as much, you know. That's something that Mix talks about. Like, a few Zambians would do that. Like, who really appreciate themselves as Zambians. You know, as an individual, not even as Zambian, but like just as an individual. Like, looking at where you're coming from, who you are, what you do, like accepting that. Quite a few. I seriously hate the idea of like scripting. Like, I don't find it to be. I find it to be less productive, honestly. Like, if I want to do something, I better just do that thing and just move on with it. I don't have to like think about it 9 days and everything. Like, come on, guys, come on. Like, can we just like show up, do the thing, we're done. Next day we roll just like that. Like, can't we do that? Because it's literally like what is required of us to just show up. Like, show up. But what is keeping people behind or slacking is because they're keeping this mental image, like, you know, mental frame of mind, like, where they just have this like they deem that to be the part, like the only place to go, like that's the standard. Like, if they do this, they have to get there, like they have to do it in this manner. So because of that, they sort of cue everything in the line of going to that standard. Like, you cue everything has to like follow to that standard. Like, if it doesn't, then and imagine now, like, because you have one frame of mind that is saying this is the only path that like brings success to me, and then you block everything else. Everything is redundancy. Like, everything is redundant. Like, it doesn't make sense. It's no value and everything like that. So you just flush it out. So all the opportunities that could get to you within your reach cannot get to you because you've blocked everything. Like, you've blocked everything. This is what I hate. I seriously hate. I hate. Like, the idea of like scripting and doing like having preconceived notions and everything. Whenever I'm going into creativity, I just feel like just be present, like observe whatever it is, what you like, what you don't like, just do that and then move on. Period. It's done. Like, you don't have to do anything. Like, you don't have to keep up like save face or keep an image. You just need to like stand on your ground, like, you know, move with it with that. That's all. Maybe it's even easier said than done, but that's how I feel. That's how I truly feel. Honestly. Yeah. Anywho, peace out. I felt I need to like vibe on this, but